Hi, I'm Amanda. Welcome back, or welcome if you're new to my channel. My channel is all about Pilates. I'm a naturopath and a physical therapist, and I specialize in Pilates for both fitness and for rehabilitation. So I do different videos. Sometimes it's more therapy-based for specific conditions. Sometimes it's just for fitness. Today is for fitness. It's for getting strong. So today's mat routine is core. We're gonna need a whole lot of front core, obliques and side core, and we're just gonna strengthen and tone. And as we get strong through our core, not only do we whittle our middle, but we protect our back and we stand up taller, we have better alignment, just better for our overall health and appearance. So all you need today is a mat. That's it. No equipment, no props. We will start down on our mat in just a minute. We have a lot of core strengthening to get through in this routine, but first we're going to take a couple of minutes to wake up the abdominals and warm up our spines. So please start seated, facing the end of your mat, hands lightly behind your thighs. And as you breathe in, you're just going to gently begin to round back, scooping and hollowing the belly. Use as little help underneath your hands as needed. So perhaps you can even take the hands right to the sides of the legs and just start to feel some contraction through the abdominals. No back pain, please. Hands back to the thighs, and with an exhale, just start to curl yourself up really gently and begin to lengthen and stack through the spine. So nice and easy, we're just warming up. Well, inhale, scoop and hollow out like somebody took an ice cream scooper right to your belly. Go ahead and draw that navel to spine. Settle back to a place where you can feel the abdominals turn on, and then maybe test yourself. Release the hands. It's okay if you continue holding on to the legs as well. Take another inhale here, and with your exhale, start to draw yourself up. Again, using as little help from the hands as you need, and then stacking up, perhaps slightly taller this time. Once more. We're going to inhale, round it back. Try to button your belly button to your spine. Release the hands, test here. Turn the core on, help yourself back up. Now, we'll come back down for a partial roll down, and we're going to help ourselves to our back. So it's going to look like this. Keep your hands behind your thighs, inhale back, and then tip yourself back until you're laying on your back, legs come to tabletop. If you need to readjust, go ahead and do so. Get yourself centered in your mat. I want you to find your Pilates neutral. So you are flat on top. We could put hot cocoa on top of your pelvis and it would stay in the cup. And you have your natural curve and some space underneath the spine. As you breathe in, I want you to take your right foot and touch your toes down right to the mat in front of you without letting your pelvis move or shift. And as you breathe out, use your stomach to draw that leg back up to tabletop. And then switching sides. So slow and gentle, inhaling down and exhaling up. To get a little bit more belly work and more challenge, simply take the foot a bit further out away from you. Again, you want to stay nice and still through the pelvis, and there should never be any back pain or strain. Inhaling down, exhale up. Just one more time on each side. Last time. Now let's add on to that. We will inhale, touch your pointed foot down, toes touch down. As you exhale, slide and straighten the heel away from you. Pull the toes back towards your shin. Reach out through the heel. Do not let the pelvis change. Pull back in from the stomach to a pointed foot and lift back up. So with 2 breaths, we will inhale down, exhale, slide it out. Inhale, pull it in. Exhale to lift. Keep going. Inhale and exhale, reach and pull it in. So warming up the abdominals, but also beginning to warm up through that ankle as we point and flex through the foot. One more on each side. Please make sure that you do an even number of repetitions on each side. We want to create balance in the body when we do Pilates. So always an even number. Lifting up, holding here. Please glue the legs together so that the ankles, knees, and thighs are drawing together like magnets. We're going to finish our warm-up with the 100. So we stretch the arms out long. From the upper abdominals, raise the chin to chest to gaze at the belly. You may complete it here or stretch the legs out. And if you get them straight, put a V in the feet, lowering them to a challenging angle and breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, and in. And out. In and out. Keep going. This is 4. And out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze those legs together, whether they're bent or straight. And in. And out. Just a few more. Last 2. One more. Relax. Hug the knees into your chest. Rock out the low back. And you should be officially warm now. The abdominals should be warmed up. The back should be warmed up. We're going to go ahead and set the feet down and then draw ourselves up from the belly. You may use your hands if you need to. Draw yourself back up. So similar to how we began with our warm-up, we're going to do some partial roll downs, but we'll advance the work now. So let's bring the feet, again, ankles, knees, and thighs squeezing together. You may use your hands if you need to, but if not, go ahead and stretch them out long in front. We will inhale to round back and hold. Now take your right leg and start to straighten and lift it in the air, and then bend it down. Other side, left leg stretches out and bend it down. Help yourself with your hands if you need to. Roll back up nice and tall. We'll start on the left this time. So inhale, rolling back, hollow out, scoop that belly, stretch the leg out, and draw it in, and right leg, and draw it in, and exhale up. Okay, we're gonna change it again. We're gonna inhale down and back, twist, open to the right, exhale back to center, twist to the left, exhale back to center, take an inhale, exhale, lift it up, and opposite side. Inhale back, take your exhale, inhale, open, exhale back to center, and to the right. Try to keep the legs glued together, and exhale, pull it up. Now we take it all the way down to the ground. Slowly drop down one spinal bone at a time. Settle all the way into the mat. Excellent. Okay, we're gonna go into a variation of the roll-up, and this is more to get into the obliques. So I'm gonna have you take your right leg all the way to the edge of your mat. So it's coming to that front corner. And then you're gonna cross the left leg over. If you have a lot of tightness through IT band or TFL, if this causes pain, you can set the leg next to it. But if you're able to cross comfortably, you will get a little bit more of a diagonal line and a little bit more oblique work here. Arms start to float overhead without collapsing and popping the rib cage. Inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, start to draw yourself close to your legs and then melting back down. So we begin to shift the torso following the diagonal line of the legs. Inhale, chin to chest, and reach and stretch, coming just to the inside of your crossed legs or legs side by side, and then melt back down to the center of your mat. Inhale, chin to chest, hollow out that belly. Really draw deep in the abdominals. As you reach, you should be getting a stretch and pulling that belly in. We have 2 more, please. Inhaling, chin to chest, drawing from the upper abdominal, scoop and hollow, reach nice and long, and melt it down. Last time to this side. Inhaling and exhale. And back down to the mat. Okay, if you moved around a little bit like I did, go ahead and recenter, and we'll set up for the other side. So now the left leg comes to the outside of your mat or to the edge. Right leg will cross over or come next to it. And again, the arms float to a place where we stay connected to the rib cage. Inhaling chin to chest. You may find one side's a little harder than the other. Reach right next to your legs. You're coming just to the inside of them. And then laying back down to the center of your mat. So that creates this little bit of a diagonal line. We certainly work the deep muscles and the muscles along the front, but we also start to draw into the side body. Full breath back down, squeeze those legs together. Use your legs, your tush, your belly, the whole core powerhouse is engaged to complete this. Last time, almost there. One more, inhale, chin to chest, stretch and reach, and then take your time coming back down, relax it down, and again, go ahead and recenter if you need to. Roll up tends to be one that we travel on. Good, from here, we're gonna just have the knees bent and the feet planted, and we're gonna come into half teaser. So we will stay straightforward with this one. And as we practiced before with our partial roll down, we're gonna stretch out the right leg and then glue those knees together. Try to lock the legs together, lift through pelvic floor, draw the belly in. The arms float again to a place where we can control it. Inhale, chin to chest, and exhale, start to lift up. You may be rounded here, but if you're able to stretch the spine and expand and extend while keeping that leg long and strong, go ahead and try to achieve that. And then keep the legs as they are and melt down bone by bone. So this is a lot of leg work. Try not to overpower through your hip flexor. Draw deep into the stomach instead. Inhale, chin to chest, curl up, lengthen. Let the collarbones get wide. Reach out through the crown of the head. Hold and breathe. Now with an inhale, twist open to the right. That's it. Exhale back to center and melt it down. I know you can guess what we're doing next. We will twist the other way. Inhale, chin to chest, come up nice and tall. Hold it first. Find that length. And then inhale, twist it open. Keep those legs squeezed. Exhale back together and melt it down. Excellent. Go ahead and switch to the other leg. Inhaling, chin to chest. The first one we stay centered. Get long. That's it. Draw the tummy in. Try to get long through the spine. And dropping down. And release. Again. Inhale, chin to chest and round it up. Find that length first. And then we will inhale to the left. Nice twist, keeping the legs squeezed together. Exhale back to center. Melt it down. Your belly and your legs should be working here. Inhale, chin to chest. You should feel this. Opening to the right. Back to center. And release it all the way down and relax. Okay, from here, we're going to take the right leg, just bend the knee in towards the chest. Stretch it up towards the ceiling as straight as you can. And then grabbing behind the thigh or the calf or the ankle, we're just going to come into a little bit of a stretch. Just draw it in so you get a hamstring stretch here. Please do not grab right behind the knee joint. We don't want to put that extra pressure. And if you want to deepen this, you can go ahead and extend the left leg long onto the floor. If that causes discomfort, it's okay to keep it bent for now. Okay, we're coming into a variation of tree. So we're going to keep the leg towards the sky, find your neutral, and then inhale, chin to chest, and lightly with 2 fingers climb up your tree. Once you're tall, go ahead and grab again, maybe behind the thigh or the calf or the ankle, and try to find length, just like we did with half teaser. Reach up and out. 3 little bicep curls to deepen your stretch. We're going to stretch it up, up, up. Keep the leg where it is in space and lightly climb back down your tree. Again, inhale, chin to chest, use the abdominals, draw up, drop the shoulders, broaden the chest, lengthen the spine, and 3 little tugs. We tug up, 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 encouraging your stretch and never forcing it. Last one, inhale, chin to chest, and use that belly to pull you up. Lengthen, and tug, tug, tug. Relax it down. Go ahead and turn out your Pilates style stance, and then draw the leg in for another stretch. It's okay to bend the opposite leg or to keep it out long. Just hold and breathe here. Catch your breath before we start the next side. Draw the knee down into the chest, plant the foot. Okay, left leg comes into the chest. We stretch it to the sky. We start parallel and begin hugging the leg in for a little bit of opening down the back line of the body. We want to get into our hamstrings. As we stay parallel, we get a little bit more the central part of the back of the leg. Again, you're welcome to stretch that right leg down, out long, if you prefer. While we're stretching and breathing, continue to gently activate the stomach and check in with the muscles of the face and the throat and the neck. Let's try to release and relax here. Okay, now it's time to work. We're going into tree. So find your neutral to begin with, and then climbing up your tree. Inhale, chin to chest, use the belly. It's okay, your hands may be grabbing behind the thigh, calf, or the ankle like me. Drop the shoulders, find length. Hold it, stretch that leg long, draw the belly in, and 3 little tugs. Stretch it up, up, up. Now, as lightly as you can, try to use the stomach and not the hands and your leg. Again, inhale, chin to chest, use the belly. Zip up the tummy and lift the pelvic floor. Lengthen and create space in your body. And 3 little tugs. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. And melting back down. Good. Last time. Inhale, chin to chest. Draw up. Lengthen through the leg, through the spine. Make that V shape. And tugging up, up, up. And release. Now come down slowly. Roll through the spine and control it. And relax. Go ahead and hug both knees in. Let's take a hand on each knee or right on the shins and start to make some small circles. So if your knees were paintbrushes, we'd be painting some small circles on the sky. Just release the low back here. Go the opposite direction. Just make it feel really good, like a little mini massage. Take a couple deep breaths and recenter. And we're gonna go into teaser. So both legs together this time. Start to straighten towards the ceiling. And if you don't have the legs straight, that's okay. If there's a bend in the knees, I want you to stay parallel. If you can go nice and long, I want you to have your Pilates style stance with a small V in the feet. We're gonna take the legs down at a place where you can stay neutral and control. Arms float overhead. Inhale, chin to chest, and try to find that beautiful length that we've been working on. We've been building up to this. Keep the legs where they're at, melt down through the spine, let the arms float overhead. Inhale, chin to chest, and reach and lift. And melt it down. Keep squeezing those legs together, whether they're parallel or turned out. Okay, I'm gonna give you an option to advance this on the next one. Coming up the same way. If you want to make this harder, let the arms lift up by your ears and melt down from here. Again, inhale, chin to chest and reach. Stretch skyward. Melt it down. We have just one more. Inhale, chin to chest, reach. Stretch it up. You got it. And melt it down and relax. Whew. Core, core, core. Nice job. All right, the good news is we're going to stretch now. We have more strengthening, a little bit more, but we're almost through. Let's go ahead and just roll to the side and press up. We're gonna come onto the hands and knees and go into a cat-cow stretch. Just release the spine. Keep the tummy lifted. We'll inhale, gazing up, let the sit bones rise behind you. Exhale, press into spread out hands. Start to round the back. Really pull up through the stomach. You can shake out the head here and release the neck. And then just flowing with your breath for a few repetitions. We'll inhale, long extension across the room. Exhale, curl and contract. Keep going. All the while, we're drawing the shoulders down away from the ears. Exhale, round it out. And then just one more, please. Inhale, getting long through the spine. Make it feel really good. Exhale, curl and round. Okay, keeping your shoulders over your wrist, we're gonna step back into a plank, but a plank with a Pilates style stance. So we're gonna step back, and the heels will meet in midline, balls of the feet are separated. So we have a little V in the feet, tummy tucked in. I want you to shift forward, and then press back through your heels and find maybe a calf stretch. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Lift the right leg behind you, keeping the hips squared off, and repeat. Inhale forward, exhale back. This is the leg pull down. Chin stays drawn in to keep your neck in alignment with your spine. Switch legs. Inhaling forward, exhale, push and press. Inhale and push and press. One more time. Add your left foot back down. Have a seat. Sit back on the heels. Rest the forehead down. Find a child's pose. Catch your breath. Stretch and reach the arms out in front of you. Okay, we're coming down to our grand finale, which is Pilates push-ups. So Pilates push-ups are a little bit different than traditional push-ups. With traditional push-ups, we often have a wider stance through our hands and the elbows may splay out. Pilates push-ups are going to stay right tucked into your body. So hands will be under the shoulders and the elbows will bend back like they're trying to come tickle your ribs or your sides. So we're going to step back out in the same position. So we have a V in the feet. That's another way they're a bit different. We're going to inhale to draw the elbows nice and narrow. Exhale, push up 1 unit. Just one more. Now, start to set the feet down and walk your hands back towards your feet into a nice forward fold. Hold here. And then we're going to roll up the body as if we had a wall behind us, stacking through the spine. Gazing straight forward. Check in with your posture. Draw the belly in. Let the chest be wide. Stay zipped up through the tummy. And then as if a rope were descending from the heavens to the crown of your head, you are lifting and growing taller. Being pulled up and elevating the neck from the sky and from the crown of the head. Take another breath here. If you want to challenge your balance, you can close your eyes. Let your breath and your heart rate start to settle. And we are finished. You did it. How do you feel? I feel my core. Definitely feel warmed up now. If you enjoyed this routine and you'd like to work out with me again, be sure to subscribe to my channel. If you hit the bell icon right next to the subscribe button, then you'll get notified every time I post a new workout, which I'm trying to do once or twice a week. I can't guarantee that, but I am trying. My goal is at least once a week to give you something new. Again, I have a mix of things that are more therapy related, things that are fitness related, mat workouts, as well as on the Pilates apparatus. If there's something in particular you would like to see, feel free to leave me a comment and let me know, and I'm happy to design something for you. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you again very soon.